No! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Bro, my Thunder Crash is geeking out, bro. My Thunder Crash is tweaking.
Come on!
Push, push, push.
Push, push! Yes, 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 yes! Don't do it, please. I beg of you. I beg of you. Do not go back in that water. Do not go back in that water. Don't! No, 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 no! Oh my Lord, have mercy! There's more of them! Oh.
You guys are making me mad! Stop!
Why?
If we ever die in patrol, all of you guys are getting banned.
Matter of fact,
Whoa,
like
guys,
it.
there's a clip over here.
This is a clip, bro. This is clip worthy.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended on the Valguero map. It's been a good like 4 or 5 days since I last recorded a video. And in that time I have been scouring supply crates. Mainly for torch blueprints to see if I could actually find one. But I didn't just find torch blueprints, as you can see from my hotbar. I have this shotgun right here. I think it's 300 damage? Yeah, 300 damage. I also got this amazing compound bow, which is like 600 damage. So that's that. But yeah, I've been scouring drops. Let me turn this off because it's getting annoying. As you can see, there's a few different things here. There's this. There is these workshop benches, which we'll get to eventually. That's not for today, though. I could put a fridge in because we needed a fridge. Yeah, and basically over here, right? I've been keeping everything I have from drops in these storage boxes. So we have a pretty decent amount of loot. We have pretty good wreck saddle. Well, look at those. Those things are amazing. We found a car saddle, which is great. We have extra shotguns in case something happens. But really, I've been trying to find a torch BP to tame a Mega Raptor, to tame a high-level Mega Raptor. But I haven't had the greatest of luck doing it. Over here, you can see over here, we have 2 Ankies I tamed up because I needed to get more metal. So I had to tame them up. I'm in the middle of breeding. I'm in the process of breeding these things up to combine the stats. I found a level 20 male unicorn. Not the greatest, but it's a mate pair of unicorns now. And over here, we have the Elder Claws. Now, I haven't been able to get an exact copy of the 140 from last episode, mainly because for some reason, after the last episode, whenever I tried to harvest an Elder Claw seed, it would crash my game for some reason. At least it would on Xbox. So I haven't tested it out yet, but there was an update last night to the game, so I'm hoping that update fixed it. But I'll check all that after the episode. Also, the fog is here because the game refuses to let me type in the in-game keyboard to turn off the fog for some reason. Something with the update last night messed something up. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I just don't know what it is. So we're not going to worry about we're just going to deal with the fog for this episode. Up there, tree platform for sap because I need more sap for veggie cakes because we're soon going to be taming up Therazinos for the boss. I also forgot to mention, as you probably saw, this pen beside the Elder Claw, I'm breeding up the Deinonychuses. I haven't gotten a mutation yet, but that's because I haven't hatched the eggs yet. But yeah, where are the eggs? Right here. So we have a decent amount of eggs here. I haven't done that yet, but putting all that aside, as you can see from the title of this episode, we're gonna go get some artifacts. Yeah, that's basically that. I don't want to tame I know I said Mega Raptor, but I really want that Torch BP. Uh, I don't feel comfortable taming a 150 or like a higher level without a better Torch. All right. So we're not going to tame up higher levels until we find that Torch BP, or just normal Torch. Um. So yeah, like after we get some artifacts today, I might try and find a low level one and we can tame that one. But I'm not going to tame up a high level one without a higher level torch. Um, but yeah, also forgot to mention, found this in a drop, industrial forge. So that's great. We got more metal in there cooked up. I also found a grinder in a drop, but I don't really need the grinder at the moment. But yeah, to the episode. Um, we are going to be grabbing four artifacts today. Let's see. Off camera, I went and placed some of these awesome teleporters at the base of the caves that I'll be going to today. All right. So I think we're not gonna do the Skylord today. We'll save that for next episode. We're going to do these caves, right? So the Cunning and Destroyer one. I think that is the Snow Cave. The Brute and Devourer is the Swamp Lair Cave, and the Crag is like the Lava Cave. This one's straightforward. You just go to the left once you get in the cave, and you'll find it at the end. You'll find the artifact of the Crag at the end. But the thing is about the Crag, we're probably gonna do the Crag first. But the thing is, to get these teleporters at these locations, it was rough. Especially the Crag, because for those of you who don't know, the Crag Artifact Cave is right in the middle of Giga and Karkar Valley, where literally like 7 Gigas and 7 Karkars are just camping outside. There's like I think a level 90 Giga camping outside the cave. So I may or may not have died a few times trying to get the teleporter in the cave, but I eventually did, and I just teleported back because it was not fun. The other ones aren't too bad. The caves are pretty straightforward. They're nothing like Ragnarok, that labyrinth cave. I can't deal with caves like that. It doesn't like parkour in a cave. Really, you're gonna make me parkour to get to an artifact. I'm gonna sit there for 3 hours. Just nope. So like these Valguero caves are pretty straightforward. So we're gonna get some artifacts today. We're gonna get 5 artifacts, which is half the artifacts that we need. The Skylord, we'll probably do that next episode at the beginning of the episode. But then the last 4 artifacts, one of them is in the Aberration Radiation Zone, so I need a hazmat suit for that one. And then the other 3 are in that cave, literally just to the southwest of me. But in order to get those, I have to kill the Broodmother guarding that cave. So we're not gonna get those 3 anytime soon. But yeah, we're gonna get 5 artifacts today. I'll just meet you over at the first cave, and yeah, I've talked for long enough. I'll meet you over there. All right, hello everybody. We are here in the artifact of the Crag Cave. Now I think I'm just gonna slowly make my way past these. I think everything should leave me alone. Oh! Minus the snakes, of course. Ah! Ow. 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 Really? Please stop. Honestly. Ooh. Alright, RFF Crag is over there. Let me do that. There we go. There's a drop down there. I think I'm gonna get this artifact first. Boom! Artifact of the Crag is done. Alright, so I'll meet you at the next cave. Artifact of the Crag. There we go. That was pretty easy. That was the easier one for this episode. I'll meet you over at the next one. I think we'll do the snow one first. That one's yeah. Let's do the snow one and get that one out of the way first. Alright. Here we are. We are back. And I know for a fact there are bad things here. Yeah. Alright. So I know there's definitely Polovia. Now I believe there's a pathway to the left. I just don't know where. Is that it right there? I can't tell. And I believe this do be, yes it is. All right, perfect. All right, so yeah, this is the first artifact. I'm guessing down there is instant death, so you know I'm not going down there. But yeah, here we go. Artifact of the Destroyer. Right? Yeah. So basically, once you go in here, it should just go left, and you'll see that little hole in the wall. And yeah, that's that. Some Carno. Yeah. Yeah, I would appreciate some Carnos. Carno. They just got destroyed instantly. Yeah, no, that's not even worth it. Alright, well. Alright, I do believe you just keep going down, right? If there's a Palovia in there. Oh, there's the artifact right there. Perfect. It's just right there. There we go. Right, that should be everything. There we go. Artifact of the Cannon and Destroyer acquired. And I did it on foot. Nice. Let's get out of Dodge. I'll meet you at the next artifact cave now. Alright. So, here we are. We're at the Swamp Labyrinth-esque. What is it? Artifact cave. And in order to open the cave itself, you have to go over here to this wall and press this button. Boom. Alright, chill. Now, I honestly couldn't tell you where this artifact is. I'm just gonna keep going this way. Hey, I actually think this is... Yeah, this is the hidden rock that we have to destroy to get to one of the artifacts. All right. No, I do believe... we should eventually come to, like, an underwater bit. Maybe? Alright, yeah, right here. There it is. Alright. Just come over here. You come up here. Hello? Why can't I? Thank you. Ooh, that's a... So eventually, if you keep going this way, you'll find like this crack in the ceiling. Right there? I think that's it. I think right here is the first artifact. There it is, yeah, right there. Perfect. Nice. Artifact of the Devourer. Now we gotta go back. Because I honestly couldn't tell you where the other one is. If only I could actually find... Oh, that's a torch. That seems promising. Yes, here it is. All right. Okay, yeah. So, disclaimer for this cave, right? The artifact is supposed to be right here. And you can hear it, right? If I get closer, you can hear it. But at the moment, it is currently in the ground. So there's nothing I can do about that to get to it. Unless I ghost through the floor and grab it. So I'm going to consider... I'm going to consider this artifact taken. And yeah, that's going to be that. But I have to get out of here in the next 40 seconds before all these bats converge on me. So yeah, as you can hear it. It's like right here. It's right below me. But it's through the ground right now. So that's not my fault. So I would consider that artifact is mine. What is it? That's the brute, I think. So yeah, that's 5 artifacts. I will meet you back at base after I grab my artifact through the floor, and that's that. But quickly, I have to go to base right now because these bats are after me. So yeah, all artifacts acquired. I'll see you back at base. All right. Hi everybody, we are back. And I now have the artifact of the brute in my inventory. So yeah, boop. There we go. Look at that. 5 artifacts, done and done. That is half the artifacts that we need to defeat the boss. Now, I don't know which artifacts go to which boss, like easy, or gamma, beta, or alpha. But I'm just going to get them all, just in case. Plus, I know for a fact that I'm going to need the ones in the spider cave. I'm definitely going to need those ones before anything else. So, before I even start, trying to do the bosses. Because I know the strong is in that cave, and the pack. And I think the pack is used for either gamma or beta. So I definitely need to do that spider cave before I start thinking about the bosses. But yeah, that was. Oh, that only took us what, an hour, maybe less, to get all 5 of these artifacts, and we did them all on foot. Now, no, we did it on foot. I was gonna say we had some help with those 3 creatures that I threw out, but they pretty much died instantly. So I don't think they count at all. So yeah. Wait a minute. Did I take the only female? Oh my lord, I did. That was a mistake. I took the only female with me. Oh, I didn't know that was the only female I had. Well. Oh, that's it. Monolith. Get over here, buddy. That was a mistake on my part. Mammoth, you go. Mammoth, you go. Alright, but yeah, that was a pretty successful cave run. We got 5 artifacts. Now, what I'll do is, I will see if I can scout out the surrounding areas, or areas close by me, to see if I can find a low-level Mega Raptor. If I don't, I'll bring you guys back, and I think I'll sign off the episode there, but I really want to see if I can find a low-level Mega Raptor, just to show you. But yeah, no, I'll be back in a little bit once either one, find a Megaraptor, a low-level Megaraptor to tame, or I decide to call that an episode. All right, so I'll see you whenever I decide. All right, everybody, we are back, and I finally found a level 25 Megaraptor. Oh, come on. There we go. 25. You're gone. Come on. Let's do this. Bam. Get out of here. Come on. Nope. Haha, take that. Oh, you rat. Man, I'm just biffing it. There's no way. Yeah! Not today, buddy. This is exactly why you don't use a primitive torch. Mother pupper. Yeah, this is exactly why you don't use primitive torches. Yeah. All right, come on. Mother. Okay. I hate this. Why? Why do you have to do this to me? Yeah. One more. What the hell? There we go. Oh my lord, that was terrible. Oh, come on. There goes my pants. Yes! There we go! Alright, finally we got one down. That's perfect. Now you just put the mutton in and pray for the best. Nice! Alright, perfect. And now it's a level 25. But I wanted to show you all why it is you need better than primitive torches. This is exactly why. 2 of them broke just taming a level 25. So I need to find a better torch before I start taming up high levels. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this guy tame up, and I'll bring you back to base once he is tamed up. Man, he broke my pants. Man. All right, so here we are back at base with this guy. Look at this guy. You look so cool. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. What is it? I can't think of the word for this. Not drift. Crap. What's the word I'm looking for? Strafe. That's the word. Jump. Jump. Oh, that's so cool. You can double jump. 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 All right, that's cool. Look at this guy's movement. That's so cool. Now, from what I hear, these things are not pack creatures. So, like, you only want one of these things at any given time. Because they're, what is that buff called? Solitary hunters. Right. So they don't like others. So we're definitely going to be taming higher level ones of these. Once I find a better torch, because I refuse to do that with primitive torches. Like, I refuse. But yeah, here we are. We have a good old Mega Raptor. We did a lot today. We tamed up a Mega Raptor after getting half of the artifacts on this map. So that's good. Stop the kind of motion blurring at the moment. Two of them, I don't know why. But yeah, so we got 5 of the artifacts on foot, might I add. And then we got this guy. So I think that's gonna be where we leave it off for today. If you've enjoyed this episode, please consider sticking around for more art content just like this. In the next episode, I don't know. What will we be doing? We're going to do that last artifact cave that we can do, the Skylord. And we might start searching for things to tame, like i.e. boss creatures like Uties and Theries and all that jazz. I think I saw a high-level Thery over by the swamp when I was trying to look for Elder Claws. So I'll head on over there, see if I can find it again. But yeah, next episode is going to be a taming episode for boss creatures. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. So, like I said, if you've enjoyed, please consider sticking around. I'm mainly an Ark YouTuber. You know, I do some Destiny when there's content, when there's fun stuff to do. But other than that, yeah, I mean, my main game is Ark. I love Ark. Have for 10 years at this point. So yeah, that's it. So until next time, everybody, take care, folks. Take care.